Hello again, happy Monday. Current temperatures right now across the region in the lower to mid 80s. A few places to name: El Dorado 85, 84 here in San Angelo and Robert Lee. Abilene, you guys are 82 right now. Now over the next few hours, cloud cover going to remain pretty low. We're going to see a little bit of cloud build up after midnight, but for the most part, we're staying clear tonight. Those lows in those lower 60s, upper 50s possible in some area. We're looking at a low of about 64 here in San Angelo, which is about 7 degrees above the average low, but it's going to be a nice fall night nonetheless with those mostly clear skies as I mentioned. Now for the next few days, we're looking at a bunch of valleys and peaks with these daily highs. We're going to get up to the upper 80s tomorrow, down to the lower 80s, possible upper 70s by Wednesday, back up to the mid 80s, back down again on Friday, and even lower into the weekend. Now I'm going to have the explanation as the why in a bit, as I always do, but we also want to talk about the rain too, because the rain is going to be doing some up and down as well this week. So tomorrow we have a 40% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, jumps up to 60 on Wednesday, down to 30 on Thursday, but then by the weekend we'll start to dry out. So here's the why. Looking towards tomorrow, we do have this level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. That's because we have a weak cold front passing through, and B, an upper level trough. But put the two together, that's giving us this possibility for some severe weather. Now, with the concerns we're looking at, heavy wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, possible 70 miles per hour, quarter-inch size hail, and heavy rain. Now, as you see, this risk is for our entire viewing area, so there's going to be a lot of rain in the picture. Now, it's going to continue into Wednesday as well, but right now we're looking at tomorrow night. We have this warm front draped over the northeastern part of our state into Louisiana and Mississippi, cold front to the east with this dry line coming right through the western half of the Concho Valley. Now, all of that is going to migrate to the north, to the east, and then that dry line is going to dissipate by Wednesday, bringing some cooler temperatures, as we saw a couple slides ago, bringing those cooler temperatures on Wednesday, along with some rain. But as you see over here in the corner, Hurricane Pamela, a hurricane that's forming over in the eastern Pacific, is going to start making its way inland by Wednesday, bringing some rain here to us as it collides with that cold front on Wednesday. So that cold front is going to mix with that warm air from this tropical system, forming into a stationary front by Wednesday night, which is still going to just keep the rain coming on Wednesday. But then the cold air is going to slowly start to overtake the warm air as the remnants of Pamela make its way inland and it loses its strength. And so by Friday, that cold front is going to start to finally push through the viewing area. The rain is going to clear up, but that's what's going to bring those cooler temperatures that we were seeing down to the 70s as our highs for the weekend. But let's wrap this up with the 7-day, because I want to point something out. Our lows this weekend down to the 40s, but we are going to have that sunshine, so going to be cool, kind of breezy, but we'll have the chance to dry up from all of that rain. Another thing I want to point out, tomorrow winds are going to be fairly breezy. As I mentioned, wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, but the sustained winds still in the 20s for tomorrow. But once we get over that hump of rain and back and forth with the temperatures, by this time next week, we'll start to try to pick back up to the 80s. It's going to take a little minute, but we'll get back to the 80s by this time next week. Abilene might be seeing some more cloud cover by this time next week, but they're on a warming trend as well. Back to you, Tim.